Hello, Mr. Deepak. How are you?
I am fine, ma'am. And what about you? How is your day going on?
Yes, my day is okay, not very great. I had a lot of work. So, so since we are meeting for the first time, can you please introduce yourself for my viewers?
Sure, sure, ma'am. My name is Deepak Kumar. I am from Patna, Bihar, and currently I am also staying in Patna. I have done my MBA in the field of marketing from Bangalore,
Okay.
and currently I am working as an assistant professor in a college. My hobbies are writing content and making videos on YouTube. And currently I am running my own YouTube channel by the name of Communication Guru, through which I have uploaded the videos that is based on English and communication skills. That's all from my side.
Okay. Okay. Nice to hear that. So you are also a teacher. It is always nice to
Yes,
meet
ma'am.
fellow teachers. Okay. So I'll tell you something about myself. I am a
Yes, yes.
teacher. Yeah, I'm a teacher by profession, and I used to teach in schools. And then I had a shift because of my family responsibilities. I left my job, but for 15, 16 months, I was completely a homemaker. Then I thought I was not very happy with what I was doing. So I thought, okay, let me try something, and I started giving online classes. So right now, I give English spoken classes to adults, to kids, to homemakers, and it's been almost 9, 10 months. It's going on well, touch wood, and yeah, I'm enjoying the process.
It's really good to be here, ma'am. And you also work from your home by the sitting at home,
Yeah.
and it's really good for any housewife as well.
Mhm. Yes, it is. It does not take too much of time, but yes, it is convenient, I would say. But it has it.
Actually, ma'am,
Yes.
previously I was also teaching in a school,
Mm.
and ma'am, in the school it's so much hectic schedule. After taking one classes, I
Mm.
need to take the other classes, and
Correct.
ma'am, after taking other classes, I need to go for the other classes as well.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
ma'am, it's so much hectic, and you know about the school students, they are so much naughty. It's very difficult to handle them.
Correct. I think anybody who has worked in a school will know that how hectic it is and how so much is
Yes.
expected from teachers. So yes,
Yes.
but at the end of the day, I think teachers are working a lot and they are not rewarded as much,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
That's true, ma'am. That's true.
Yes. But Deepak sir, I would ask you what is the shift that you are teaching in a college and you are doing YouTube and you are learning, working on communication. How you thought of this idea and how did you start this?
Actually, ma'am, from my childhood, I was fond of learning languages. Especially, I'm talking about English because when I saw people speaking in the English,
Mm.
especially I'm talking about my school time.
Yes.
I feel that I just also need to learn this English language.
Mm.
So, ma'am, when I went to Bangalore in the year 2022, then I had decided to the grab this language because in the Bangalore, lots of the people and the students used to talk to me in the English language.
Yes.
So, ma'am, it is one of the great opportunity for me to learn this English language.
Yes.
So, ma'am, at that point of time, I was not so much confident that I can take anybody's podcast. I
Yes.
can interact with different people as well.
Correct.
So, ma'am, my the confidence developed when I had done some of the solo videos. I had recorded my own videos and also uploaded on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
So, ma'am, after doing 25 or 26 video,
Mm.
then I decided I need to do something different because your the audience also bored after seeing your own videos as well.
Correct.
So, ma'am, I was taking the podcast of my faculties,
Mm.
of my friends
Mm.
who had a very good command over English language. So,
Okay.
ma'am, after taking a podcast, I also went for a placement because after completing my MBA, I just went for placement.
Okay.
So, ma'am, after doing job in a corporate for the 1 year, and then I had decided to do my YouTube channel again
Okay.
because, ma'am, it had around 1 year gap.
Mm.
because you just also know about the corporates. It's so much hectic schedule.
Correct.
So, ma'am, due to that, I just resigned this job and I choose the profession of teaching. And,
Oh,
ma'am, right now I am also enjoying a lot as well.
yes, yes, correct. So 1 year gap, right? Even I was busy with a lot of things. I could not upload as much videos. 1 month, even I took a break. But don't you think the algorithm of YouTube is such that if you take a break, then you go like you are not, your videos, even though you upload, you don't get views as much. Have you faced this?
It's true. It's true. It's man completely true because when you given so much gap of 1 year, 6 months, it can also affect your YouTube channel as well.
Yes,
So,
yes,
ma'am, previously before 1 year, I was getting a good views like 700, 600, 400.
yes.
So, ma'am, when I started my YouTube channel again and uploading my own solo videos, then, ma'am, I was getting the views of only three, four,
Correct.
five, and
Correct.
ma'am, slowly, my the channel comes on track. So,
Yes,
ma'am, it can take time. You just need to be consistent on the YouTube channel.
yes.
If you are not able to give your regular videos, definitely we just need to upload one or the two videos in a week, and that's enough.
Correct. Yes. Yes. So, sir, if I ask you that you go to colleges, right? You go to college, you meet youth now. So, what
Hmm.
about their communication? How do they communicate? Have they like good command over a language? Are they doing something towards it, or they already know the language? How is it for the next generation, I would say?
Ma'am, currently I am working in Patna,
Yes.
and you know about Patna. Most of the people used to talk to me in the Hindi language.
Yes.
So, ma'am, in the my college, most of the students are coming from village areas,
Okay.
and their English is not so much good.
Correct.
They can understand English, they can write English,
Correct.
but, ma'am, at the time of speaking, they got stuck after speaking few sentences
Correct.
in the English language.
Correct.
So, ma'am, after taking the classes of my some of the lectures as well, I
Yes.
need to take the classes of English as well.
Okay.
Especially, I'm talking about spoken English
Hmm.
because, ma'am, at the end of the day, when such kind of students sit in a placement cell,
Hmm.
definitely they should have a very good command over English and communication
Correct.
skills. And then they got selected at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, along with the lecture, I need to work on the them also. So, ma'am, in the initial stage, most of my students are had also felt so much frustrated
Okay.
because they are not able to communicate in the front of the people.
Okay.
They are feeling so much shy as well because their hometown language is totally different and
Yes.
English is totally different.
Mhm.
So, ma'am, slowly, I just try to make it clear. I was working on the his or her translations, some
Yes.
of the rules of the
Hmm.
translation, and
Okay.
then the slowly they are getting into it. So, ma'am, when you talk about the students in the Patna,
Hmm.
definitely they are not able to talk to me in the English language.
Yes. But as much as I know, I have never been to Patna, but I know that it is like study hub, lot of coaching centers, lot not related to English also, lot of coaching centers are there about SSC preparation and UPSC preparation and all. So don't they have anything in particular where people get spoken classes or they don't attend such classes or they are not aware that how important it is, in long run to know this language?
Actually, ma'am, when you talk about in the Patna, most of the coachings you are talking about, they
Yes.
are completely based on competitive exam.
Correct.
They are learning English, but for the sake of passing the exam,
Yes.
they are not giving time on communication skills as well.
Yes.
So, ma'am, yeah, there are lots of coachings of 11, 12, and the other needs exam, entrance exam as well. But, ma'am, when you talk about a spoken English class, there are few number of classes are there,
Mm.
but they are only doing the time pass as well.
Okay.
because when the students are the going there, they have also given 230 300 rules of the grammar.
Oh,
Then ma'am, you just also thought about that English has become so much boring for the anyone as well.
correct, correct. I think when we have this kind of conversation and anybody watches it, they won't feel it as boring, right? But of course, when you have 300
Yes.
rules, it is boring.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And ma'am, it can also happen to me before going to Bangalore. I just also taken some of the classes in the Patna,
Hmm.
spoken classes I am talking about.
Yes.
Then, ma'am, I just saw that teachers are the only giving me some of the rules
Hmm.
of the tenses,
Hmm.
modal verbs.
Correct.
That, ma'am, I had also read in my fifth class or the seventh class as well. And ma'am, same thing I just need to read in a spoken
Yes.
class. So, ma'am, it has become so much boring for me.
Correct. Correct. I think, yes, it has to be interesting also. Otherwise, why would anybody want to, spend so much time on this?
Yeah.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay, sir. Ask if you have any questions, you can ask me. I asked a lot of questions to you.
Actually, ma'am, I just also thought of giving online classes as well. So, ma'am, the one of the big challenges to the take online classes is to how to give classes to the beginners because they are not so much good in grammars.
Hmm.
They framing the sentences as well.
Yes.
So, ma'am, it has become so much difficult.
Hmm.
How do you manage such kind of things in the initial stage?
Yes. So basically, as you said, like a lot of, I have students who are beginners. So what I do, I don't, just like you said, right? People get intimidated, like you get 300 rules and they won't want to learn again. So I don't do it like that. I start from very basic. I ask them to speak basic language. Like, for example, if you have to use I am, how can you use I am in different ways?
Hmm.
Okay, if they are
Wow,
well versed with
that's
I am, then we go to I will. I will go. I will go tomorrow. I will not go. Will not negative sentences. Yeah, so we
hmm.
go step by
Hmm.
step. But yes, it is, it seems very easy, like you are giving online classes, but it is very difficult to make somebody learn a language. It takes a lot of time, and adults don't have patience, right? They want to learn very soon. So yeah, this is very challenging, I would say. Mhm.
Definitely, ma'am, you are saying right because learning English is very easy to the anybody. But ma'am, when you teach this language to the other people and
Yes.
they also make them learn and speak in this language,
Mhm.
it's a different process.
Yes.
It's quite challenging for any trainer and the spoken language teacher as well.
Correct, correct. And I have met people, like you said, that you know all the model verbs, you know a lot of things which you studied in grade 5. Even I have met students, they would translate it so well. They know all the translation. But once it starts to coming and communicating, it is very difficult. They are not able to communicate. Right? Translation is fine, but the communication is a different thing, I would say.
Yes, ma'am, you are saying right. And ma'am, same thing happened to me before 4 years.
Hmm.
Because ma'am, when I went for initiating the conversation to the anybody, then I got stuck because in the Bangalore, you just know about lots of the people and the students are the coming from different states and their native languages are the were also completely different.
Hmm.
So, ma'am, I just tried a lot to talk more and more. In the initial stage, I had committed a lot of mistakes.
Yes.
But, ma'am, at the end of the day, I just tried a lot to get better in this English language.
Correct, correct. I think we learn from our mistakes. If we don't speak, we will never learn. So I think I tell this to my student also that it's okay. Even if you make a lot of mistakes, it's better to speak than to speak, not to speak at all. It's better to make mistakes. So of course, that is true.
And ma'am, it has become one of the big problem for any kind of schools as well, because I saw most of the schools in the Patna, they are only name of English medium.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
even the English teachers are not able to communicate in the English. They
Correct.
are only giving the classes,
Correct.
finishing the syllabus, and also went to their home.
Yes, yes. I think I have a teacher actually. She works with me. So she's also from a very like from somewhere there. So she says that even very it is very rare that there is a teacher who can communicate good or who can communicate well. All the teachers speaks just in English. Even though they
Mm.
teach English, they speak in Hindi or their native languages. So yeah, this is one big problem. But I think kids learn it very fast. They have so much of
Yes.
time also. If the parent is
Hmm.
concerned, if the parent is active enough,
Confirm.
right? There are a lot of classes that, but the
Yes,
parent
ma'am.
have to be active, otherwise it is difficult, right? Yes.
That's why, ma'am, I have seen on the YouTube most of the housewives are also trying to get better in this English language.
Yes, yes, yes. The whole YouTube
Mhm.
is filled with that. Lot of housewives are, and they are doing well. I think 1.5 years, if they put to this language, they are speaking so well. Right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, along with that, they are also giving classes as well. I have met with and also doing podcast with them. They have also given classes and trained the students as well to
Mm.
they speak in this language.
Yes, they have learned and they are training now. That is commendable, right? Mm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I think we have discussed a lot of things. You have anything, or shall we wrap up?
Ma'am, I have only one questions to you
Yeah.
about English language. Most of the people have given different types of tactics,
Yes.
different types of practices.
Yes.
They have their own opinion. Some people are the saying that I need to emphasize so much on writing. I need to emphasize so much on listening. I need to emphasize so much on speaking English. So, ma'am, what's your opinion about that? How can the person give so much time to the to get better in this English language?
Yes, from my personal experience, I would tell you that I have
Yes.
seen students who are very dedicated. They want to learn. All their focus whole day is just to learn this language, right? They are speaking also. But at the end of the day, what is the problem? They don't have the content, what to speak, right? If you are at home, you are not meeting anybody, right? You are sending your child to the school. So the content that you have is also very less. So, what I suggest them is that it is good that you speak, but it is better if you read something, if you listen to some stories, if you listen to some podcast, so you will know, right, what is going on around the world. Then only you can talk. If you don't have any content, then also it is very difficult. So I think speaking is important, but at the same time reading something new every day, listening to some stories is also important. Listening has its own role, I would say. Reading is important. Writing, I don't suggest so much writing, because it takes a lot of time also, and if you're not giving any competitive exam, like, or you're not preparing for IELTS and all, then I don't think so writing is that important. But reading is important, and listening is also important, and speaking has its own role, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Every pillar has its own benefits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Earlier, I used to think
Mm.
that maybe reading is not that important, maybe, but with time, gradually, I understood that if there is nothing to talk, then what should we speak? So, yes, reading is also
Yes,
important.
ma'am.
Mm.
And ma'am, so what about your schooling time? Do you get such kind of environment of English language in your school days?
We don't see in India, we don't get, that much of environment also. And it is not that everybody is speaking around you in English. It is never like that. It's
Hmm.
nowhere it is
Hmm.
like that, I would
Hmm.
say. Maybe those who have read in very posh elite schools, it is like that.
Hmm.
Most
Hmm.
90% it's not like that. But as you said, you went to Bangalore and then you also thought that speaking is important. Same for me. I had my first job in Bangalore, uh, in a
Hmm.
MNC. So then I thought, no, it is important. I could speak, but the confidence was not there. But I developed it slowly. I started reading more. I started communicating more. So yeah, Bangalore also has a lot of impact. Mm.
Yes, ma'am. Because, ma'am, in the Bangalore, even the Zomato seller can also talk to you
Yes,
in this English language.
correct. The
You,
cab
you
driver.
can speak everywhere. Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere, the cab driver, the auto driver, everybody speaks good English, right? So we know that, okay, we should also learn. It was such a nice session with you. We spoke a lot, and it was so enlightening for
Thank you.
me too.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks a
thank you
lot,
so
ma'am.
much. Bye
Okay,
bye.
ma'am.